Hello, hello. Oh, let's just shuffle that over. Hello, how are you, Ray? We've made it to Friday with only minor meltdowns. Couldn't Monday? Was it Monday? Monday, went and did my grocery shop. They had no Iron Brew. I had to get Vimto instead. Fucking Brexit. Hey Boots, hey Rick, how are we doing? We have made it Friday. We got a weekend ahead. I just remembered I got more wrestling to watch tomorrow. I say favourite, the wrestling promotion that I watch, even if they are occasionally annoying, often annoying, they've got a new show that starts at some point tonight, so I get to watch that tomorrow. Should be fun. We got a Kira lurking behind Ray. Hello, Kira. Sneaking in behind. Doing the sneakies. I sneak behind you. Right then, folks. Let's steel ourselves up. Because remember the other week when we were like, oh, let's rate all of the games we've ever played, and we put Discworld right at the bottom. Let's play the sequel, shall we? Alright, here we go. From the days when there were a lot of studio tags. Yes, hello. Sutherland Barnett, do you think that might have been a bit wrong? There you go, that's what happens when the Scottish Wildcat eats a kangaroo. It was 96, it was a different time. But yes, we are going to play Discworld 2, Missing Presumed. What? Loosely based on Reaper Man, as I remember. So yeah, we can go, let's go game options first. Let us make sure that we got some subtitles for people. Yes. Well, hang on a second. Alright, first, let's just say hello. Hi. Hi, you right there? You alright? Look at me with that tone of voice. Yes, hello. Well, he has of course been in Bell End. His new Bell End thing is to steal my seat the second I've gone. Anyway, we were going to go display subtitles. Yes, please. In English. Let's turn the music volume down a little bit. Sound effects and voice. Let's take the sound effects down a bit. Let's just keep the voice. Subtitle speed. Let's put it somewhere in the middle. That'll probably do. It's warm and comfy. No, this is true. He's like sleeping on it now and stuff. It's like, I got you a beanbag and you used to use that, but you don't use it anymore. Yes, I know. Hello. I'm trying to play a video game. Let me play the video game. Right. That's probably some good options. Let's press the new game button because the intro for this is fantastic. There's more. There's more.
I knew a farmer and I knew him well. And he had some kind of animal, I think. Possibly it was a humorously shaped vegetable. And it showed us Possibly a parsnip or a cucumber. I don't know. I can't remember the words. They were really. Now I can't remember that either. What's that word for something that's clever and short? Damn, it's like what you make helmets out of. Nah, not tin. I can't say that a phrase of mine was tinny. Ironic, maybe. Yeah, pithy. That's the word. The song was really pithy. I don't know which song. What are you going on about songs for? Hey, what was that? Over there, in the donkey cart park. No, it was something. Let's go and see. No, it's not dangerous. It's the start of the game. They can't kill us off yet.
Oh, that's all right then.
Come on, trust me. All I'm gonna do is look. Well, this is a pretty poor job. I think I can dismantle it.
Not the donkey cart again.
Nearly a catastrophe. Don't sweat it, pal. We've got 9 minutes and 7 seconds left. You know what we could do? We could drive this thing out of here.
Have we got the reference yet?
Damn. No donkey. Oh, you could pull it. Yeah, you're right. Looks like we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Couldn't be simpler. I'm thinking we should turn the green flask. What do you think? Maybe the red? Let's turn the green flask then. It's just a hunch. Remember the time in the high energy facility when I turned the yellow flask and blew everything up? Right, so I'm turning the red flask then. What? Did I say green? Well, I meant red. Look, we can do it your way if you... Look, I'm sure, okay? You ready? Aren't you going to miss all this stuff when they stop making these games? Aren't you just going to miss it all? I'm turning the flask. There, you see? Uh-oh. Grab the cat, gangway! Take cover! Oops. Well, the animation budget's increased at least. Well, of course that's a good thing. It means they haven't spent as much on plot, doesn't it? They've probably halved the number of insane object puzzles for a start.
Thank God.
Sorry, I mean clever lateral thinking exercises, of course. Trust me, I've been through this sort of thing before.
Oh, Chucky. Break the fourth wall a little bit, but remember that was also a rip-off of Lethal Weapon 3. Ah, a song.
There's a place you're always welcome. That's as nice as it can be. Everyone can get in, 'cause it's absolutely free. That's death. No need to take a breath. Just lie around all day with not a single bill to pay. Hooray, that's death. No more sicknesses or flu. If you've lived beyond your means, you can die beyond them too. Boo-hoo. Well, the greatest and the finest have already died. Why not simply join them on the other side? That's death. Say farewell to all your bills. Rip up all your wills and pop your final pills. Amen. That's death. It's a tete-a-tete with fate. If you're not feeling great, then it's the best way to lose weight, mate. Nothing here to hurt you, no one's here to nag. Come die with me if your life's a drag. That's death for wealthy and well-bred. All of them are here, and they're all completely dead. That's death. No more headaches, no more pain. Of the millions who died, no one came back to complain. You can't take it with you. You can't keep what you've got. So why not just lie back and simply rot? Just simply rot. It's so cool, it's hot. That's dead.
What a tune. What a tune to open up our game. Are we actually in control of everything yet? No, not yet.
Colleagues, gentlemen, and fellow wizards. Here's looking at your bottom.
Up your eye.
Huh. Pull the other one. It's got strange knobbly bits on.
Happy Hogswatch Day.
Berserk, no. Not Hogswatch, never mind.
Thank you. Colleagues, we are gathered here today for the final departure party of our dear, soon-to-be departed comrade, the wizard Windle Poons.
Hooray!
Good old Windle. Don't forget to go straight. 3, 2,
Might have to speed something up here.
1, 0.
There's a good thing about being a wizard. You know exactly when you're going to die.
Nothing. That's it, I hope. Right, everybody. Our funeral at 2:30, then drinks and ham rolls in the main hall at 3. Hiya! What's happening? Call this service, do you? I'm dead, I am. I demand to be taken away to a better life, as per contract. Oi, things were different in my day. You died properly, not like the deaths you get nowadays.
He says he's not dead.
I am dead,
I ain't dead.
but I'm still bloody ambulatory. No, you're not. You're fooling no one but yourself, you know.
Well, he looks dead.
Smells dead. Of course, he always did, though.
I was going to say, it's only been a minute. Jesus, Red Kelly.
And I suppose my word doesn't count for anything around here.
Well, not now, you're dead.
I can't be dead if I'm still talking, now can I? Look, old chap,
It's our considered professional view that you are an extinct wizard. Your opinion doesn't count because you're dead.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, I suppose I'll just sit here then, shall I? I suppose it takes a while.
So, how is death, actually? See any, white lights, tunnels, girls with harps?
Oh, yes, please. I'll take 2. No? If this is heaven, I wish I'd done wicked things when I was alive.
Yeah, it was the worst half an hour.
What's happening to me?
Well, it seems that your body's dead, but your soul's still in residence.
Well, I'm not hanging about here for the rest of my afterlife. I've had a hard life, Arch-Chancellor. I'm entitled to a bit of paradise. I've read about it. Young women and wine and whatnot.
Oh, I'll have some whatnot.
Look, your life's over. You're not supposed to moan about it, and definitely not supposed to contemplate any whatnot.
Who's responsible for this? Where's death, then? This is outrageous. You can't have a soul hanging about a deceased body like that.
Why not?
It's unhygienic.
Of course, Red Kelly.
Yeah, there's food laid out. We can't have him near the nibbles.
That massive plate of sausage and mash.
The health
Nibble.
inspectors will be on to us.
Yes, good point. Now, compose yourself, Windle. You can't decompose here. I shall have to ask you to move along.
Oh, comes to something when a man can't even drop stone dead in peace. Eternal rest, is it? Would I like to take this line down? I'm off to find myself a nice shallow grave.
That's one way to open the doors.
There's been too much of this sort of thing lately. Rincewind? Rincewind!
Well, of course, they call on us. Yeah, let's not ask.
Ah, Rincewind. There you are. Now, as you're aware, there have been some very odd goings-on in this city of late. I am referring, of course, to the sudden disappearance of Death.
What? No one's dying?
Oh, they're dying, but their souls aren't being taken away. They're dead and alive at the same time, and now it's happened to poor Windle. Death's gone, and we need to summon him back. So, here you go. We need to perform the rites of Ashkent.
I suppose you have a list of mysterious ingredients that I now have to run off and collect.
Of course.
What? How did you know that?
I just had a dreadful suspicion.
Fetch quest. Woo!
All right, so what have we got to find?
Well, it's a rush job, so just the bare minimums will do.
5
We
cc
need
man.
3 equal-sized sticks of wood and 4 cc's of mouse's blood. It shouldn't take you more than a few minutes.
I thought it was a fresh egg as well.
Bets, anyone?
What is it now?
Let's just say that, we needed more than the bare minimums. And not to say that I'm questioning your judgment. I'm just, planning for the future is all.
Well, the rest is all just flash and style. This is a death rite after all. You know the routines. A bit of sparkle and glitter in the air,
Sparkle and
vile
glitter.
charnel stench erupting from the tomb, and lovely dribbly candles. That sort of thing.
None of which we'll need at all.
That's right. Just the wood and the mouse's blood.
We'll need the other things, obviously.
There never seems to be any way of getting a decent moment's rest around this place.
Not even hiding in the bangers and mash, eh? Right. At some point, I'll have control of the mouse. Here we go.
Act 1. The right stuff.
Right. I have control of things.
That leads to the dining room.
Alright, here we go. So a right click gives you a description. I presume a left click moves and interacts with everything. That seems to be the same. Let's have a look for a menu. Okay, cool. Let's get a save game in. Right, so save game is on F5. Here we go. Oh, bless me. Right, I'm going to put the subtitle speed up, and hopefully that might speed up the dialogue as well while we're at it.
That leads to the University Gardens.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Yes, hi. Yes, you're a pest. Stop it! Alright, here we go. University Gardens. We've got the bursar. The bursar has a mallet. There's a hoop. There's a knob.
There just had to be a knob at the end of the course.
Right. Well, honestly, you're being a dickhead now. What? Cats are using my leg as a scratch your post again. Yes, Orko is being a bell end. Right. The thing is, there he is, sat in the thing. Does anyone want to cash anything in? Look at him, he's just wasting away there. Look, I mean, yeah, look at the face, right? Look at that face. And tell me, is that a cat that's ever been fed? I just accepted all those, didn't I? Yes. Yes, Boots, you did hear Eric Idle. You're right. Oh, ow. Yes, right. Hello, yes. What are you doing? Say hi to the camera. That's it. Give Ray a kiss. Boots. Well, you've got one cat there. I will get the other one for you in a second. Yes. Look. Yes. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Yep. There you go. There is one Orko. Boots has also demanded cats, which means demand cats means I go and get them, but he hangs around anyway. But I will fetch his brother for you. So I'm not sure if you've seen his brother. So one sec, while you look at Orko's lovely head. Huh? Snarf's gone out. Snarf has gone out. Yes, hello. Hi. There are some you knocked on the floor. Ow. What are those? What are those? Snarf has gone out, so we can't demand Snarf. So, Boots, you, we're going to reject that. You can have your points back for that, Boots. Because he's not about. But you've got one there, and if they're about, they're always free. If they come and join us. Yes, look at him face. Look at him face. Yes, little kisses. Little kisses. So you've had some dreamy streamies? Hmm? Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Yes, you're a good boy. You've had your treats now. You've had your treats. Now can we play a video game? He's had his treats. He's had his treats. Right. Right, so yeah, there's a knob.
I can't reach it. I have no desire to anyway.
Right, we got a knob. A knob we can't reach.
The bursar. A man apparently unravaged by any sense of guilt.
But what about... No, there are no second treats, Rick.
Otherwise he'd stop mucking about and give me a little bit of help for a change.
Let's talk to the bursar, shall we?
Hello there. Fine day for it.
Yeah, for it? You see, my spleen still remembers.
Remembers what?
Well, it remembers. I don't.
Thanks, bursar.
You'll never make the shot, you know.
Eh? Why, you arrogant young whipper-squatter. What's this? There! What did I tell you?
All right, fair enough.
I'll get that. It's probably for me. Nice game.
What? Bloody varnish industry. That's what's behind it.
Oh, yes, them.
What?
It's them. They drain all the sap out of them, you see. Tree vampires. That's what I call them.
Look,
Makes the wood too light. No stiffness to it. See these croquet mallets? Not heavy enough to make a decent clout. Find me another mallet, boy, and I'll show you how we did it in the old days.
Ah, sub-fetch quest, eh?
The simple charms of a quiet life. I could just stand here and watch it all day. The pure green grass, the gentle sun, the tedious old fools hitting balls with long sticky things.
Yes, we do need some stiffness to our wood.
Yeah, you're right, really. Let's get out of here before we find ourselves joining in. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
Right. There is a
One
hoop.
croquet hoop.
Can we...
Or, if we're being foreign, we'd say hoopla.
well done.
I don't think I should interrupt their game. Perhaps when they're gone will be better.
Okay. So maybe we need to get rid of them.
Honestly, some people. You give them a tool and they spend the next 10 years of their life just playing with it.
Yep.
Doesn't anyone else round here have any sense of stability?
Shout,
Of
Rincewind.
aims and goals? A sensible grip on life?
Yeah, alright.
Oh, you handsome little sea weevil, you.
Right, so I don't think we've got...
What, shall I get inside it? No way! Nobody's ever interfered with the luggage and lived to tell about it. Let's just leave him alone.
Right, so... Not sure how we actually get our inventory stuff, but there you go.
One croquet, you. Or... I don't think I... Perhaps when they're gone.
There's another hoop. There's lots of hoops about. Oh,
The
that's
Dean. Possibly the next best thing to administrative staff a university could have without actually hiring anyone who can do sums.
That's for the bursar, isn't it? Let's talk to the Dean.
Hello. Shh. Sorry. Really sorry. So you'll all just have a nice game here then while I go off and work, eh? Right. Don't mind me, I'll just be over here saving the entire universe then.
I did click on Rincewind and the luggage, but we'll try again.
Tricky shot. Very nice sticks on those croquet mallets.
Yes.
Go away! We're trying to play a relaxing game.
Fine, don't let me disturb you.
Click on Rincewind or the luggage.
I'll just be over here saving us all from certain doom. Well, that's it for now.
Oh, there you go now. Rincewind has...
My money pouch, overflowing with a vast wealth of gold coins. Well, when I say overflowing, more of a slow trickle, really. And vast wealth is a purely subjective phrase. And when I say gold, more gold-ish than gold, I guess. Oh, all right. I have a few copper coins. Are you satisfied now?
Oh, yeah. So we can click on Rincewind and the luggage. What have we got there? At the right of Ashkente, we need mouse blood, sticks, dribbly candles, and a foul stench. Oh, and glitter dust.
4 cc's of mouse blood. Ugh.
Yeah.
Glitter dust. Maybe I can shake down a few pixies. 3 sticks. Must. 1 smell. Vile.
They did forget the egg,
Not just your
yeah.
ordinary candles. No, we need dribbly candles.
Right. The more over here, yes, there's the librarian, and he's got a mallet as well. Yeah, actually, I just remembered something. Surely, does the... What? There's no description for the ha-ha. I think that's it, isn't it? It's the ha-ha. It's a bit like a ho-ho, but made by bloody stupid Johnson.
Funny, the librarian never really struck me as a croquet kind of chap. Well, that threw a monkey wrench into the works.
Oh, no.
No, it's just a turn of phrase. I swear it just slipped out. I in no way intended to pass any sort of derogatory remark about your chosen form. Not here, nor ever.
Oh, right. Other way around. Thank you,
I personally
Rick.
find that having an arb... Well, that settled him down. I do wish he'd just let it rest. I don't see it matters if people accidentally say monkey.
Wow, we're not getting in then. Yeah, I forgot which way around it was, whether it was the ho-ho or the ha-ha.
So, at least you chaps are having a good day of it. Balmy afternoon, breezes blowing, sun shining. I suppose that makes it monkey shine then. Well, he's the one who said it first.
I can't believe we're getting away with this.
So, seen any good sticks around here at all? Oh, well, I'll just go off and keep looking then. You know, the sooner I get Death up and on his feet again, the sooner I might open up some more avenues for promotion around here. Well, that's it for now.
Right. Oops. Oops. And a blooming chicken. Right. Ah, here's some sort of foul stench, huh?
So this is the university compost heap. Everyone always goes on about recycling as though it's such a thrill. It's a load of rot.
Hey.
I mean, think about it. You're encouraging the breeding of a vast mound of bacteria in your own home. Surely the one in your sock drawer is good enough for you.
Leave it. What's wrong with the bad bacteria in the soft
And
drawer?
imp. Small, offensive, and more than just a little bit suspect, I think. But I must admit, his little metal boots are rather neat. Not to mention smelly.
Let's talk to the imp. Or maybe not.
Stop it!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Who?
Who? What?
Who did you think I was?
Oh, nobody in particular. Don't worry about it. Oh, eek.
One hesitates to ask any further, really.
Oi, oi, oi,
Yeah, okay.
oi, oi. Urgle, nurgle. Oi.
So that's it, is it? That's your entire repertoire, just sitting around and saying, oit.
Is that all? Is that all? No, why? Oh, you say I'm just a smelly little imp, and so I say hooray-oh.
Nice tune.
You say that I'm a silly little gimp, and I say go away-oh. 'Cause I'm smelly over here, I'm smelly over there. I'm smelly, smelly, smelly everywhere. I fill the bathtub plug with hair, and then I sing all day-oh. Oh, you say I'm just a silly jelly blimp, and I say it's okay-oh. You say a piece of string is limp, and I say the word potato. Limp, limp, limp here, limp, limp, limp there. And potato peelings everywhere. How long's it take to skin a bear? And I say, all day, oh. Oit!
Quite.
I quite like that song. I think I should learn that song and play it on the guitar.
Look, who are you?
Oi, oi, Stank the imp.
Stench the imp?
No, Stank, not Stench. I wouldn't make any friends if I was called Stench, now would I? I mean, I do have a stench. All part of the job, you understand. But Stench is not, in fact, my actual name.
I see. And so you, in fact, might have the worst stench in the kingdom.
Second worst, I'm afraid. The worst belongs to foul old Drongo.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's probably what did it, actually. Drove me mad and all. The disappointment, the yearning, looking towards a goal one could never really achieve. That sort of thing.
Mad?
Oh, yes. Lip-strumming, hooting, mad, I'm afraid. Oi, ew. Who's a pretty cuttlefish? Oh.
Why do people lapse into insanity when they talk to me?
You've got a sympathetic face, mister.
That'll be it.
Oh.
These boots are yours, then?
Hmm?
They're the home of your stench.
Aha! They are the perfect home for any stench. They are, in fact, the ideal dream home for really strong smells.
So we're going to need boots then.
I aim to go and attract some really astounding stinks to myself later on, right after a good, hard, manic fit. Hang on! Here it comes now. Oit! Oit! Nope. Didn't happen. Sorry.
An imp with curious steel-sole boots. That looks curious. Look, I hope you're writing this down. I mean, what do you want me to do? Shout, hint?
That would help, Rincewind.
Be seeing you then. A bird? birdhouse in the university? I thought the Arch-Chancellor had ordered all the local wildlife to be shot. Oh, no, that was the students. Well, that's all right then. Just so long as he wasn't being cruel to animals.
So we've got a birdhouse, we've got an imp. We've got a compost heap, which is very stinky. And the imp's got boots that we probably want to steal. Wait, indeed.
A rooster. A rooster. It's one of the few organic life forms on campus that is almost definitely not an ex-faculty member.
Yeah, silly Richmond, if Red Cully wanted wildlife shot, he'd do it himself.
A maze? Oh, please, let's not add this to our list of woes. Let's just stay out here where everything's nice and calm.
No, let's go in the
already
maze.
lost.
Well, if we're catching a rooster, we're gonna have to do something else.
I'm already lost.
Right, so, of the things that we actually need, 3 sticks of wood are here. But we'll have to get rid of everyone, or persuade the bursar that we've got a better mallet. Anything going on over here? Ah, yes.
Beehives. I think worker bees are so nasty only because they do all the work and the queen gets all of the other. But you know, a bit of romance, a bit of soft lighting, maybe a little cup of nectar shared with the drones, and I think worker bees could be as nice to get on with as anybody. Or am I just talking rubbish? All right, it was only a thought. I'll get back to the game then if you're so keen to always be practical. I don't know, you try to add a little bit of philosophical depth and do you get any thanks?
Shut up,
I
Wilfred.
think not. How sweet. Lovely little flowers. Just what the bees need to do their work.
Can I pick a flower?
Call me surly, but I just don't feel like picking flowers.
Alright, so far there has been nothing to pick up.
Bees, nature's little workers.
Bees!
I guess we could all learn from them. The university beekeeper. Look, let's not hang around too close.
Bees.
He might try to talk to her. You have to be kidding.
Let's talk to the beekeeper.
Keep off of them bees there, sir.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I said, do please keep away from the bees. They're very dangerous. You need the right equipment, see? A veil, smoke, that kind of thing.
More fetch quests, huh?
Oh, come on, they're not that dangerous, are they?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Last fellow here who tried to mess with that hive ended up stung, bewitched, and turned into the helpless love slave of the bee queen.
Really?
As the gods judge me, sir. He was off there collecting pollen day and night just for the privilege of seeing her mandibles crease up in a smile, sir. Awful. Awful the degradation he got put through, sir.
Oh, gods, it must have been horrible.
Yes, sir. The pollen made me sneeze something awful.
I think at this point I should buzz off. Look, can I have some wax out of the beehive or do I have to get tough?
Tough? What? Go in there and fight the queen herself?
No, I mean get tough with you. You know, threaten. Offer violence. Intimidate you through use of magic powers, that sort of thing.
There's no call for that sort of thing, sir. If you're going to take that attitude, I'm afraid I'm going to have to force you to go on a bizarre quest to find objects which will catch my interest and curry my favour.
Oh, that would be a novelty.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
You've no one but yourself to blame, sir. Off you go. The days are wasting.
So you
We
really
need
like bees a lot then?
wax at some point then.
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful little things, sir. Such rich and varied lives.
We need wax for dribbly candles.
Zooming into the hive and zooming out again. Poetry. Pure poetry in motion.
I'm not sure how much they're bees and more murder hornets by the way they look.
If only someone would give the little darlings the recognition they deserve.
Quite.
I mean, it's all ants these days, sir. Ants this and ants that. Ants can carry 100 times their own body weight.
Yes, now, look.
I mean, it's nothing a bee can't cap, sir. Look at your basic regurgitation process, or the fascinating little dances bees perform. Point. I see a flower filled with nectar. Point. Watch out for the spider's web over in that tree. Point. The clover's coming into bloom. Where's he gone then? I was just getting into the really interesting bit.
So, no bees then. So that'll be the wax that we need for the dribbly candles. But first, we will need to do things beforehand. So that's in the garden. Where else have we got to visit around here? Well, we can leave the university. We got the dining hall. We got the high energy magic facility. Shall we go and see Ponder? Right, what's kicking around here? Scaz, Maddronger, Ponder Stibbons.
Ponder Stibbons. Profession, research wizard. Personality, maniac. Avoid at all costs.
No, we're going to talk to him.
So, what have we here then?
Thorns! Billions and billions and billions of thorns!
Pardon me while I just edge closer to an appropriate escape, will you? Please don't let me disturb your meditation on world domination.
Right, hang on a sec. So we can take the sound effects down a touch. Because the machine's really annoying.
Oh, lovely. A giant drink mixing machine.
Drink mixer? You call the greatest magical breakthrough of the age a drink mixer?
Yes.
Well, all right. Maybe it is a giant centrifuge now. But one day... Pacow! Weeping roof! We have the power! We're unencumbered by outmoded ideas, and it's quite untrue that thormic research damages the brain! We are the young generation, and we have something to say. We'll split the thorn and usher in an age of cheap, clean power, a new, clear future.
We've been getting nowhere fast, haven't we?
There's no truth at all that splitting thorns causes the brain to melt. No truth at all. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better and better. They laughed at me and said I was mad, you know.
Did they
Have a
now?
nice day. Have a nice day. Have a real nice night. No, day. Ha 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 ha.
You're a loony.
Loony? Loony, eh? Well, we'll see about that. They called Mad Dog McAxeman a loony.
Well, that could be because he used to dress up like a crayfish and go running up and down the high street.
That wasn't him. It was another one.
No, it wasn't. He was the idiot who accidentally ate his own feet, for heaven's sake.
Yes. Well, people always scoff at what they don't understand.
Well, I understood he scoffed his own feet. So, what is a thorn, actually?
A thorn? You want to know exactly what a thorn might be?
Good heavens, no! That's why I asked.
Oh, yes. I can tell you all about thorns.
Well?
Aren't you going to say please?
All right. Please tell me what a foam is.
A thorm is a magical particle, the quintessence of magic itself. Inside this thorm accelerator, I can take magic and whir it up to a massively increased speed. Imagine high-powered magic! Spells 1,000 times more efficient than before! With this power in my hand, I could...
Give your creature life? Be the envy of your friends? Get girls through hypnotism? Make... Oh, in your spare time?
Oh, yes. Yes, all that. And more. Zoing! Come in, Starbase 9!
Look, you're a busy man, or at least humanoid.
Would you like to see a brief documentary clicky display about my work?
No, thank you.
We have a guidebook, complete with an interview of me and a series of diagrams charting my incredible progress in finding out what makes the universe tick.
No, that's all right. I know what makes me tick. I'm ticked when I accidentally put sugar on my sausages. I don't see this as being a new age in magical energy. Still, might be a few arts grants in it. I could try gargling lager and curry, then take a ride with a piece of canvas.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's enough of this conversation for me.
Maddronger, you got anything to say?
Students these days, I ask you.
Oh, like, wow. I see like a totally new world. It's a view into possibilities that might or might not be. Cosmic uncertainty, man. Kind of like you've got an animal inside this box, only it's a cat.
The box is a cat.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like dead. Oh man, you just have to climb in this thing for yourself and go for a ride.
I have a feeling we might end up doing that at some point.
Oh, lovely. So you're a research fellow, are you? Free housing, a wage and medical benefits, and this is what we get for all our outlay?
It's not such a good job. I'd leave it if it weren't for the perks.
What have you been doing?
It's like a manifestation of cosmic energy.
Looks like a giant centrifuge to me.
Yeah, but it's like spiritually purifying. It removes the extraneous elements of the soul.
Really? So what did you lose?
I lost, right, all the unneeded creamed corn and diced carrots that had burdened my psyche, like, for so long. It's incredible, right? I mean, I never even knew I had them in there.
Oh, fine.
Try to remember, Maddronger's name, isn't it Adrian?
One wonders if the public knows that their valuable taxes are being spent on the creation of a giant merry-go-round. Still, there might be some sort of use come out of it.
But yes, it is Nigel Planer's voice, doing his Neil voice.
You could charge kids 10 groats a go and watch them spew candy floss all over the walls. At least it would give the ants something for lunch.
Oh.
Ugh. Thank goodness this robe is washable. You, on the other hand, appear not to be. Why don't you have another ride? One. Still, you...
Well, we can consistently get Maddronger to vomit,
Look, I'm afraid...
if ever we need that.
A foam accelerator, eh? It looks like a giant drink mixer to me.
Thorm.
Here we go.
A thorm is the basis and traditional unit of magical strength. It has been universally established as the amount of magic needed to create one small white pigeon or 3 normal-sized billiard balls. Current research indicates that each resin is itself made up of a...
I accidentally skipped a bit.
I'm already spun out enough by this. A foam mix. It looks...
Oh, we don't get the description anymore. Let's talk to Skaz.
Skaz. Essentially the sort of man who carefully files away family photographs as his sole means of recreation.
Hello, Scars.
Ah, hello there.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Hello, Ringo.
Yes, absolutely. And you are?
Scars. That's a name I have. Yeah, right.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's this conversation off to a good start then. What are you doing here?
Doing?
Just answer the question.
I'm, trying to get it together, I mean, what are, any of us really, actually doing from a cosmic point of view?
Never talk to a stoner.
Yes.
What?
What are you doing in this room?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, working, on this new, magical engine for working things out. It works things out, By working them out, it crunches numbers into little bits.
Amazing! What's it called?
We, call it Hex.
Why?
Well, 'cause in the working things out engine business, everything has got to have, a 3-letter name.
Is that because you can't understand longer words?
What?
Somehow, when I look at you, I feel that a 3-letter name just isn't enough.
What? I don't understand.
I don't know, Git works.
Really? That's astonishing. It really is. So this is where all the grant money goes these days.
Hey, there's no point getting all, uncool and heavy. Anyway, I don't deal with the money. It's all Kevin's doing. He knows how to talk to the university council.
Kevin? Who's Kevin?
One of my research assistants. He's a, invertebrate politician.
You mean inveterate politician? I think there's a misprint in the script.
No, invertebrate. He's an ant. Currently, he lives in that test tube over there. Now go, away, because I can't stand around here all day. It's too difficult.
What are all these leggy little objects you have running around the place?
Leggy objects.
Oh, those. Oh, they're ants.
Ants?
Yeah, ants. They got legs and sticking out bits on their heads. You get them in sandwiches at picnics, ants. That's what they're like, that's what they're called.
I am perfectly aware of the existence of ants. What I want to know is why you have them running freely about the innards of a complex mathematical machine.
Ah, there, in fact, is the essence of my, very cunning plan. You see, when we were designing Hex, we worked out that what with it all being so new and everything, we were bound to end with, a lot of bugs in the system.
So why have you put an anthill inside?
Din 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 din.
All right, well, the cunning bit is, we thought what we'd do is put all the bugs in right at the start, so there'd be no room for them later on. Smart, eh?
Amazing, and somehow so prophetic.
Right, but we don't call them bugs anymore. We call them creatures. Then, if a problem occurs, we can say, no, it's not a bug. It's just an undocumented creature. And the whole system relies on them now. They race about inside there, opening up little gates, closing them, opening them again, running about in little wheels, dragging bits of information from one storage bin into another. It's working really, well, they seem to like it. We found the machine works if you put living things in, see. We put in a mouse the other day, and it worked really fast when we put some RAM in, until they butted their way out.
Do you ever... How shall I put this?
lose any ants?
It's funny you mentioned that. It was only like yesterday when I lost 100 of my best. It was awful. The machine was like totally debugged for a while.
Have we run out of all the computer jokes?
You know, much as I'm convinced that there must be a reason behind all this rot, perhaps it's safer just to never know. Maybe I'll just rob the place of every little object that might be of use and just leave it at that. Pick up bird, open door, throw axe at dwarf. It was so much simpler in the old days.
Yep. Bye,
Excuse me,
Scars.
I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
Right, what do we got? We got Hex.
An automatic computating machine. Personally, I can't see any future in it.
Out of cheese error. Redo,
Hey, what are those little
redo.
black things roaming around inside?
You know what they are.
An automatic... Hey, what... That's not going to help you.
Bellows.
Oh, it's, one of those things where air wheezes in and out. Like a political manifesto, only not as tiring.
Hey. Oh. The little... That was a nice, cute little thing to say that we picked up an object, but it's no din-din-din-din-din. That's much better.
Bellows. Strangely soothing to operate, but I don't know if they'll ever catch on.
Right, we've started to pick up random objects, huh?
I like a nice magnet, don't you? I've always found magnets strangely attractive.
Hey.
Attractive, get it? Attract with the magnet.
Shut up, Richmond.
Well, there's little enough fun in this job. If you can't enjoy yourself, then you might as well just go home and lie down.
Bring... Yeah, it's fine, but... Anything else going on around here in the high energy manager? No.
A magnet. Evidence of a frightening world of physical forces that I'm quite happy to ignore.
Is there anything else to steal? That appears to be it for the time being. Alright, thank you, Joan. Yeah. The old noise was fantastically charming. And gave us a little serotonin boost there. Oh my god, we did something correct.
Food. Well, it is vaguely organic and probably could be placed inside the mouth in times of emergency. I would try and scoop it up, but without something to put it in, I would just make a mess.
Something to put in the food.
The Arch-Chancellor, my imperious leader, who thinks shouting is the same as intelligence. Before they made him, they broke the mould. What a sight to stir confidence.
Needed that glimmer of hope to get you through the bullshit puzzles in the first game. Yeah.
Well, possibly not confidence, but it certainly stirs something.
Suppose we talk to the Arch-Chancellor then.
You're sure you really want me to do this job, then? I mean, there's, no one you'd rather
Rather what?
lumber with all these hours and hours of pointless activity?
Well, now, let me just consider the alternatives. No. No, you're the bunny, I'm afraid.
You know, when I get older, I want a job where I just sit drinking milky tea all day, too.
If you don't get me those 3 wooden sticks and that mouse's blood, I'll... Understand?
Ooh, nasty. Right you are, then.
So we could talk to the Arch-Chancellor about all the things.
Are you
let's
sure there's
do
no
it.
one else's life you'd like to ruin?
At the moment, I'm content to merely ruin the life of Assistant Wizard Rincewind. I suppose if pushed, I could try ruining the life of Gardener's Assistant Rincewind. Assistant Street Sweeper Rincewind. Actually, I feel a certain yearning to really come down like a ton of rectangular building things upon a sewerage systems blockage removal technician, Rincewind.
So, that was 3 sticks, mouse's blood, glitter, stench, and candles. Right, back in a tick. Or maybe a jiffy. What was it I needed again?
3 wood.
But what are they for?
They're for you.
Right, this is just basically like a reiteration of what you
seeing you
need,
then.
huh? I'm not going to go through all that.
I wonder why they always make coffins so sturdy. I mean, who do they think is going to break out?
Well, Windle, obviously.
Yeah, sure. So they'd let me spend the game holed up in a coffin.
Magnet for steel sole boots, that sounds reasonable. Just checking there's no other hotspots in here. And that would get us some stench. Doop-boop-boop-boop-boo. Let us give it a go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Boots taken from an imp. Look, observe, but pray do not smell.
Yeah, no. The as I recall from playing this 20 odd years ago, it's definitely a bit easier with the puzzles. So yeah, we have some stinky boots. And as they said, you know, more money spent on animation, less time spent on ridiculous puzzles. But I think what we probably need to do now is leave the university. Actually, what we should do now... There's the university, we've got the plaza, we've got the cemetery, we've got the shades, we've got the plaza, we've got the Fool's Guild, we've got a shop, we've got the docks. That seems to be about it. Well, half the bunch of me shitting on the previous game. Welcome to the cemetery. Right, first things first, let us save our game. Oh, hey!
A pig. Let's just leave it at that and not be picky.
No, we're going to pick it up because that looks like something that could replace a mallet. A suffragesta. Oh!
A suffragesta. Ah, now that's what I like about modern times. A woman is free to take her place, stride boldly forth, and get totally ignored just like all the rest of us.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
Overcome what?
What was that, fascist?
I'm asking just what it is that you want to overcome. Who tied you up like this?
I've tied myself here, yeah, me, pig. Now try and repress me out of that.
You tied yourself up?
It's an act demonstrating freedom, see? Well, it demonstrates my freedom to tie myself to anything I want to, whenever I want to. That's one of your basic human rights, right? And I'll fight to keep a hold of it.
You mean you want to fight for the right to lose your freedom?
Right on. Don't you want to know what I'm protesting about?
I was half hoping to avoid it, but do go on.
I'm protesting for the right to have female members of the Fools and Jesters Guild, and I will not be moved.
Why are you protesting about it over here in the cemetery? Why don't you go and do it outside the Jesters Guild?
They never have anything worth tying yourself to over at that end of town. I like this, though. Quite a nice little steak, if you don't mind my saying so. Not an absolute prime choice, mind, but getting there.
Then by all means be my guest. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
We
Okay, so there's no options here.
Then, excuse... What's this one say? Only sleeping? He's fooling no one but himself.
What else is there to click on? That's leaving the place. There's a tombstone, there's me.
What's this one? If unattended, please ring bell.
Oh, hi Windle.
Ah! Ha ha! Another one! Go find your own grave, you rotten fool!
Windle?
Windle? Gad! That's my private name. Ah, you still remember, lad? Oh, great days they were, great days. Life? You don't know what life is until you're dead. It was great, all that breathing and walking around in the fresh air. Oh, I tell you, if I had my time all over again, I wouldn't reincarnate.
So, how are you adjusting then?
Oh, I'll never get used to this grave, I'll tell you. The walls are so thin. All you can do here is lie around and listen to what the neighbours say.
So, what's it like? Being dead, I mean.
Oh, I've had enough of it. The hours are too long for a start. Here, keep the wretched dead and alive hole.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with a grave?
Use it as a small swimming pool,
I can't swim.
I never said you had to fill it with water, did I? Yoicks and away!
Right. Well, it looks like I have a real mission then. I either restore death to his rightful place, or else we'll be up to our armpits in gaunt, dark-eyed young Gothic girls dressed in black, all pretending that they can quote romantic poetry.
Oh, sounds good
Actually,
to me.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
They've got nice drippy candles. Why can't I take those nice drippy candles? No, I've got to do a fetch quest.
A slab, aha, mounted beneath the coffin. A slab, a sort of primitive anti-gravity system. There's nothing I could do would move it.
Kira felt called out by that line.
Oh, another coffin. You know, I think I'm really getting the hang of this object identification thing. I can't reach it from here. There's nothing I could do would move.
There's a coffin. There's something else up there as well, but we can't reach it because it's up this massive slab. So, presumably we need a ladder or some sort. What else is happening around here? Right. There's in there. That's it. That's the only thing that we've got to do round here.
What? Defile somebody's place of rest? Not me.
Do we think the pick is enough for the Bursa? You know what? Let's give it a try. Alright, Bursa.
I doubt that I could swap that for the mallet.
Boo. Boo. I thought that might have been good enough. Alright, let's go to the shades. Uh-oh.
Oh, hello. And what in the world are you? Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Well, I didn't understand a word of that at all. Sorry.
Well, I mean, the death rats tried to help, I guess.
Well, the one saving grace is that the loss of the poor fellow's cranium probably didn't interfere with his thinking. What, walk around here carrying a troll's head?
But we can go into the pub.
Barkeeper, I'll have a pint of Winkle's Extra Flatulent, my good man. Down here. Oi! I said I'll have... Oi, come back here. Don't you know who I am? I am Casenanda,
Yay.
the second greatest lover who ever lived, and the ladder salesman extraordinaire.
Know where we're getting our ladder from, eh?
Come back.
Casananda, the world's second greatest lover. It would seem that small things do go a long way. And you are?
I am Casenanda, ladder salesman and lover extraordinaire.
Hi. What are you doing? Still being a pest?
I don't know if there's anything particularly ordinary about that.
Oh, how we danced through the night. We danced, and we danced, till our socks were alight.
So you're the world's greatest lover, are you?
Second greatest, really. But the way I look at it, if people think you're number two, then they know you try harder.
Nah.
So, what does the world's second greatest lover do with his time?
Oh, I'm always looking for fresh challenges, sir. I look at it as my duty to bring a romance and step ladders into the lives of beautiful women everywhere.
This ladder of yours?
Ah, the finest ladder in all of the disc. The old equalizer, you might say.
Stop being a prick.
It allows the lover of a reduced altitude the opportunity to kiss his lady on the cheek instead of on the...
That's quite enough of that. Now look, I need a ladder. Can you get me one?
Oh, no, I only have one. And I need it for my romantic adventures. Introduce me to a beautiful woman, closer to the ground. A wild woman, a fair and beauteous flower. And the ladder shall be yours.
I hope it comes wash and wear. Find some woman comatose enough to listen to that lot without screaming. That's a laugh for a start.
Another side quest. Oh,
A
well.
troll. Entirely made from rock, but probably not as smart.
What'll it be, lady?
Greetings to you, my good man. And who might you be?
Who?
You. I'm asking you what your name is.
What? Do you want to cuddle? You want?
Who are you?
He's being such a pellet.
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm gonna scoop you. I'm gonna hug you.
Amazing,
I'm
isn't
gonna
it?
cuddle you. And then you're gonna run away. Huh?
In any other city, you'd be mayor by now.
Why don't you sit here? Huh? Oh yeah, let me throw them out the
Just
way.
tell me what alcohol you have to drink. And by that, I mean something which neither eats through the glass bottle, serves as host to a colony of sentient protozoa, or ends me up in any obscure, farcical little problems with chaos theory and butterflies.
That's all we've got. Protozoa. They're only little protozoa.
Ciliate or non-ciliate?
think they're mostly rotifers.
Brilliant. He can't tie his shoes, but he can classify microorganisms. There's one for the education system. All right, give me one very alcoholic drink, complete with sentient rotifers.
You want I should make it look pretty with a couple of little amoebas on a steak?
All right, whatever. And they say the art of cocktail mixing is long dead.
Excellent. We've got a drink.
Ah, a tankard of ale. Well, sort of ale anyway, if you forgive the busy little creatures swimming in it. Oh, look, some of them are waving.
Nothing happening over here. That sign's meaningless. Let's keep walking to the left then. Anyway, it wouldn't be a point and click without fetch quests that lead to more fetch quests.
Yep, it's become a sort of standard. Find a strange bar, you'll almost certainly find some matches in it somewhere.
Just like the first game. Hello. It's a vampire.
One vampire. And a pathetic looking one at that. I suppose you might classify him not as undead, but more as anti-living. And look at his teeth. I bet they get the blood out of anything. Strange, though. I wonder if they're real.
Teeth that get the blood out of anything, eh?
Oh, blood, blood, blood.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Just trying to get into the role, that's all.
The ladder gets us to that coffin in the crypt. I don't know why. I think the candles, we're going to do the wax from the bees.
You're a vampire then?
Indeed. Child of darkness, hell brethren, that sort of thing. Well, it's a job. Someone's got to do it.
So what do you do? I mean, I've often wondered just how a vampire spends its time.
Well, I am the knight, you see.
No, not really.
Well, that is just my point. How is anybody supposed to be the knight? It's not much of a job description now, is it? It's not as if you're even asked. Just one night you're walking home and woof, you're a vampire.
Is it that bad, though? I mean, think of all the advantages.
What advantages? You tell me.
Ooh, lower food bills, low-cost housing. And black goes with everything, of course.
Yeah, but it's this whole night thing that gets me. I never stayed out beyond 8 p.m. in the old days, and now look at me. It's like the black hole of Jelly Baby out there. I keep falling over. Being undead doesn't mean I've got eyes like a cat, you know. I mean, I wish I had, but I haven't. So if I want to do any really good stalking, I have to carry a lantern, which pretty much defeats the whole business. I look silly.
Well, is there some way other than just stalking?
Well, I tried advertising. Wanted. Victims to be drained of their lifeblood by a hungry vampire. Yeah, you'd be astonished at how little response there was.
Quite.
And when I thought about it, the whole business seemed wrong. So I decided to give the whole blood thing a miss and start sucking something else. So I started on strawberry jam.
Did it work?
Well, it tastes better, but now look what's happened. See? I rotted my teeth. Who ever heard of a vampire with false teeth?
I'd sympathise with you more if I didn't have this awful foreboding that I'm going to have to use you later on as part of some overcomplicated little scheme.
Yep.
You're not a vampire?
I am! Look! I've got the cloak! I've even got the frilly shirt. Think I'd be seen wearing this lot if I was alive? Look at this! That's for draining blood, that is. Yeah, terrified now, eh? Frozen by my powers. Hypnotized by the terror that strikes out of the night.
Gothic horror is dead at last. I wonder if anybody will miss it. So, this is it. You're just going to sit in here and avoid being a vampire at all? Haven't you got somewhere better to go than a seedy little bar?
Where should I go? Oh, you ought to see my home, my friend. A coffin at the graveyard. You call that comfort, 'cause I don't. I'll creep into the crypt at the dawn and not a moment before.
So, that coffin on top of the slab, there was what looked like a cup next to it. At dawn, he's going to go to the coffin, he's going to pop his teeth out, he's going to pop him in the glass, and we need to scoot up there with a ladder. That's what's going to happen, right?
A toothless old vampire drinking a Bloody Mary without much Mary? Can life or undeath offer any deeper degradation than this? If it does, I'm sure we'll soon find out. Let's just stop all this now.
I do quite like this tune that's playing in the meantime. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in the bar. Casnander needs a woman. And then we'll get a ladder, and at some point it'll be dawn. If we walk over here, what have we got? We've got another location there. We got a dead collector.
So this is the dead collector, huh? When I was a lad, I just used to collect butterflies. I suppose it's just a matter of scaling up.
Bring out your living dead. Bring out your living dead. Dead collected, corpses transported. Guaranteed disposal to far-off climes. The dear departed stay departed. They like it so much they never come back. Highly recommended service. Well, obviously the transportees themselves won't recommend us, but complaints are never ever received either. Bring out your living dead. Dead, sir?
Dead? Of course I'm not dead. Do I look dead?
No, hard to tell sometimes these days, sir. It's just that if you're dead, then you're stuck in trade. Our post-mortem travel service offers dozens of very exciting internment locations.
Look, I am not dead.
Look, you seem a little bit peaky. Why don't you just hop on the old cart for a minute, and if you pop off, then it saves us all a lot of trouble.
If it's all the same to you, I think I'll avoid resting my backside on a pile of carrion.
Suit yourself, sir. I'm sure they don't mind.
Foreign climes? For a corpse?
Well, corpses have needs too, sir. It's not all just fun and games being dead. There's a sudden stiffness in the joints, continual growth of hair and fingernails, not to mention noisy poltergeists and neighbours who dislike being gnawed.
Ignored?
No, gnawed. You know, maggots and such like. Pshaw! Should hear the way some of them go on about it. I mean, it's not like there's anything I can do about it. Still, I thought the offer of a few exotic locations for internment might soften the blow, as it were, sir.
Of course, yes.
So, how is business these days?
Tailing off, to tell you the truth, sir. Most of the dead hereabouts nowadays provide their own transport.
What? They just start walking around all by themselves?
Yeah, bloody cheek. 1 minute you've got a livelihood, and the next minute everyone decides to be a zombie, all posh-like, and starts walking about and frightening school children. I've had to ruin myself, making my service more attractive.
Attractive? How?
Well, used to be we'd just take the stiffs and chuck 'em into the plague pit outside of the town. No, beautiful ceremony it was. Very touching, watching 'em slide down and go thump at the bottom of the hole. Real poignant, like. Now, though, you have to make it seem more attractive than wandering the streets as one of the walking dead. So now we offer transport to foreign climes. You know, sun, beaches, relaxation, that sort of thing. Hopefully it's just what your freshly snuffed corpse desires. A good holiday to get some of the kinks out.
Fair enough.
Posthumous travel services. I wonder if he gets many return customers. Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
So that's going to come in some point.
Lovely. A cartload of corpses. Still, I suppose it's nice to get out for a bit of a ride in the fresh air.
Hey, you! If you want to join them, you need to be dead first.
I think I vaguely remember that puzzle of proving that we're dead. At some point, we're going to need to get on the cart. Meanwhile, let's see what's down here. A wardrobe.
Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one. Best to let her get the beauty sleep she so obviously needs.
With a sign that she ain't
Can you
dead.
imagine what horrors that could be kept in here?
Let's have a look.
Fortunately, it's locked. Jars, eh? I'd say somebody around here has a pickling fetish. I'm already in enough of a pickle.
No jars for us. And that's...
Slops. I don't think we ought to examine this one too closely.
Yes, we do.
I'm not putting my hands in there.
Ah, but there's a knife.
Reasonably sharp and not too much goo on it.
We have a knife. Nope, not Rincewind. Luggage.
I guess this is the bucket they all kick before they go.
Hey.
Nope. Afraid it's welded to the floor.
Who welds a bucket to the floor?
Just the thing for putting his equipment on. Just the thing, a cold, hard slab of stone, and what's more, it's unoccupied. I'd need a good reason before I'd lie on that cold slab. Here, if you want to go hoisting this thing up, then you come in here and try it yourself.
All right, all right.
A poster. Ah. Neo-Fauvist post-cubist surrealism, I see. Oh, wait a minute, I think it's upside down. Let's leave the scenery alone.
But why is it there for me to click on? Slops and jars and wardrobe. Okay, well, we got a knife, eh? Hello, Kathy. How you doing? We are on, of course, a fetch quest. A fetch quest which has other fetch quests. See what's going on over here. Ah. Knew we'd find them. Right, there's gimlets. But here they are. Foul Old Ron, Henry Coffin, and the Duckman.
So this is the infamous Foul Old Ron. You know, there are some personalities so stunningly horrid, so utterly breathtakingly awful, that they actually transcend the mere physical frame of their owners and stand out as an icon, a banner of meaning with a life all of their own. Then again, there's also hundreds of grubby old street people like this bloke who just make me want to scratch.
Oh, buggery. Oh, bugger 'em. Millennium hand and shrimp. The buns, all over. You young spiders.
Spiders.
I told them, put that in your trumpet. Millennium hand and shrimp. Blow that for a game of trousers. Was there something you wanted?
Look,
Talking. I'm good at that. Most of the time I talk to myself, because it's nice to hear an intelligent person speak. Millennium hand and shrimp. You can blow that out of your teapot and no mistake. I'm as sane as the next man. Listen.
Yeah, the next man's
I
Henry
just hope
Coffin.
I never meet the next man.
Hey.
But I probably will.
Yep.
Look, you're a busy man, I can see that.
Right, I've really got behind on me mumbling and shouting out loud quota today.
I see the local care in the community scheme is hard at work.
Millennium and shrimp.
Of course, a really caring community would probably have moved him further downwind. Those are boots you're cooking, aren't they?
Prime boots with stench attached. They smell like shoes, you know. Gotta have lots of boots to maintain a real fine stink, you know. Get off! The there's plenty for everyone.
Spare a gold piece.
Spiders, mumble, sticking like sticky paper, and lying, millennium hand and shrimp, lying.
You know, some might say that this chap lacks a firm grasp upon reality.
Yeah, bugger 'em. Bugger 'em all.
My personal theory is that he has a very firm grasp upon reality. It's simply not a reality the rest of us have ever met before. Let's just stop all this now.
Right. So
A
Ron,
vile smell? An ambulatory vile smell? Yes, well, that's brought some life into my day.
do we need to take the boots and combine them with the vile smell? Not quite.
Well, at least I know he likes the smell of these boots. They'd make good bait.
They make good bait if we had something else to trap the vile smell in. Okay.
Do you suppose any of the stuff is a use, or is it just background colour? Stop trying to play with the background colour. Henry Coffin, famous beggar and the man of 1,000 nasty coughs and spits. He can hit a spittoon at 20 paces, and I wish he'd try to.
Here, spare a grope for a... Here, dame. Forgotten what I was asking now.
Yeah, Rick, maybe the bellows.
Oh, please, just go away.
Here, give me some money, mate. Just get... Sorry, sir. I didn't... I didn't realise you were so close. He'll probably wash off.
Now look.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
Never mind. Do you serve any useful purpose at all?
Yes, mate. I'm a social figure, I am. I get non-invited to all the best functions in the city. I do.
What do you mean, non-invited?
Oh, you know, they sends me the address, and they pays me money not to turn up. I can't understand why myself. Oh, I'm sorry about that, go. No, don't rub it off. It only works it deeper into the cloth.
I'd probably have more to say, but I'm afraid I keep being distracted by this bloody dreadful smell. Let's just stop all this now.
Right, let's try Rick's idea of the bellows on the vile
That
smell.
doesn't need any air added.
No. The bellows are for adding air, so we need something that the boots will fit in that can then capture the vile smell. I'm sure we'll find
man,
it.
I presume. I just don't know how anybody can live with a duck on their head and not know it.
Spare a gold piece, sir. Spare a gold piece.
A whole gold piece? Most people don't earn that in a month.
Well, the streets are swarming with beggars, sir. So I just thought I'd establish myself in a different niche market. You know, beggar to the upper gentry.
Oh, really?
So, as I say, sir, any gold pieces to spare? Perhaps raw bullion, shares, futures, that sort of thing?
Oh, stop it. And go and do something about that duck.
What duck?
You wouldn't say there's anything in the slightest bit unusual in your appearance at all?
No? Why?
Nothing that, say, when viewed in a mirror, might give you pause for thought?
What's a mirror, sir?
Ah, we may in fact have reached the root of the problem. However, it's a silly problem, and so I am suddenly going to stop talking to you.
No, we're not. We're going to ask about the duck.
About this...
What, sir?
Well, It's just... Do you feel any, poultry-ish presence in your life?
No, not that I can say I've noticed.
So you wouldn't say, for instance, that you have an unusual choice in hats?
Hats? I don't wear a hat.
Ah. Or pets, perhaps?
No, sir. Never keep any pets. They say an owner always ends up looking like their pet. And who'd want to go around in life looking like something silly?
Oh, yes, I see your point. Oh, yes. Nah, don't think I really want to handle this one. Correspondence would be welcomed. Excuse me, An old clay pot. I wonder what that was used for.
Spare a gold piece, sir.
Right, we got a pot.
Spare a gold piece.
That might be good for putting some food in, perhaps. So we've got some bellows if we need to put air in something. Some boots which will capture a smell, but they'll attract a smell, but then we need to capture it in something. A pick, a tankard of ale, a knife, some matches, and a pot. Let's go to gimlets. His eyes, like gimlets.
Chili powder. Compliments of the high-energy magic facility. Just been in the same scene as it, makes me sweat.
We're gonna pick it up.
Aha, a menu. I wonder what they serve here.
Rat.
Let's see what we have here. Rodent in a bun, rodent in a bag, live rodent on brochette, and stunned rodent cordon bleu prepared in a white wine sauce with shallots, truffles and small potatoes. Oh, damn, they only serve that one on alternate Tuesdays.
Oh well.
Either these are stains on the table or the food is flatter than is usually the case. I'm afraid I can't pick that up.
Oh, rodent, not rat, but rodent. So this is probably a good place to get a mouse. We can even hear them. Right. We can even see them. Right, we can't talk to that person, we can't talk to that person. I know we can talk to Gimlet, we'll talk to Gimlet in a second. There is nowhere else to go.
I wonder if this is that Cafe Olay everyone keeps going on about. Here, if you want to go hoisting this thing up, then you come in here and try it yourself. Gimlet, here's a dwarf who knows the meaning of the word hygiene. He thinks it's a greeting.
Hey.
At least his shirt front can act as a sort of menu.
Hey there, sir. Hey there. What can I cook for you? We got the meals for one and all, a fixed price menu, and everything come with a pickle.
What's on the menu?
Oh, mice, sir. Mostly mice. Ethnic dwarf cuisine, sir. I got 'em baked, I got 'em glazed, I even got 'em on a stick.
Mice? You mean you're dishing out rodents?
Not just any old mice, sir. Big, fat ones. Prime squeakers, sir. Good pink noses, no finer in Ankh-Morpork.
What makes you say that?
Operation of the jaw. Tongue and vocal cords, sir. And then the words just fly out. Oh, sorry, you meant the food. Very select rodents, sir. And hygienically prepared, sir.
Rodents hygienically prepared? How?
I always wash my hands after touching them, sir.
Fair enough. Can't say fairer than that. A rodent bar. How lovely.
Prime eaten, sir. Vol au vents and ratatouille.
Vol au vents.
Fresh caught at the table, sir.
And do you cook them?
Cook? And ruin the flavor?
This may sound a daft question, but don't you have anything that isn't rodents?
We do have rocks.
Rocks?
Yeah, granite, quartz, some prime cuts of obsidian, fresh today from the quarry for my troll customers. Even some candy rock for afters. I know it's not mice, but, well, he seemed wise to spread my clientele, sir. Go for the troll dollar, that sort of thing.
Trolling for more customers?
That's the one.
This may sound a daft...
Even I know. Go. That's Candy Rock. That's right, sir. It's like a toffee for trolls. Well, very chewy toffee for trolls. It might have a bit too much mica in it. The only problem is that it can make the teeth fall out. Bad for them, you see, sir. But I tell a lie, because we're out of it at the moment. Someone ate all the wheels off the delivery vehicle. Happens about once a week, that does. Must be a la carte menu.
Really?
Raw mice au naturel. Why is it I have such a sense of foreboding and dread? Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
Right, so the question is...
The latest trend, a sidewalk cafe with umbrellas. Next thing you know, the waiters will be wanting tips. I can sure give them a few.
Can I take the umbrella?
I don't need an umbrella. Aha, I meant... No, rodent and stunned for Sherlock. Oh.
So can we order anything from here? Yes, we can. While sat at the table, then we get all the gimlet.
All right then. One extra rare mouse burger.
There you are, sir. Extra rare.
Yes, we've got a mouse. Mousy!
Mousy? I will hold him and cuddle him and name him George. Or something like that. Chili powder. I taste test this stuff, but the animation budget won't stretch to a proper demonstration of the results, so you're just going to have to take it on faith for this one, okay?
All right,
A
Rinson.
handmade clay pot, currently empty, with a maker's mark lovingly inscribed in teeth marks along the rim.
A very old and niche reference. I shall love him and hug him and name him George. All right, we got a mouse. But we need to extract the blood. We know how to do that. Or, well, we probably know how to do that. Here we go. Welcome to the Odium. There's our good friend Dibbler.
Cut me own throat Dibbler. The sort of itinerant merchant venturer that gives greed a bad name.
Popcorn! Do it yourself, popcorn!
Of course.
Just add heat and butter and maybe a frying pan. Also serves as catapult ammunition. Or excellent fishing sinkers. Come and get it while it's still in stock. Only one previous owner. I'm letting it go for less than mark price, and that's cutting me own throat. Popcorn!
Is this all your life has to offer? I thought you might have, well, you know, improved yourself. Reached for higher goals.
I'm reaching, Gov, I'm reaching. Matter of fact, I'm going into Clickies.
Clickies? Just what Ankh-Morpork needed, eh?
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, for you, irony means sort of like iron, doesn't it? So we're into Clickies now, are we? At last, the monkey has found the banana plantation.
Oh, wait.
Yep, moving pictures. Here, have a read of this. Clickies. Oh, now there's romance for you. Hot dogs, popcorn, drink stands, the merry rumble of candy rolling down the aisles.
And the shows. Don't forget the actual Clickies themselves.
What? Oh. Oh, yeah. I mean, the shows go without saying. Chocolate-dipped ice cream, novelty drinking cups, collectible lobby cards.
I don't believe this. You mean to tell me that art has to take a second place to cheap licensing and marketing? Well, I can tell you that I'm above that sort of thing. Catch me being involved in some damn licensing scam? Ha! Fat chance. The last thing I'd ever do is allow myself to become involved in a shabby marketing ploy designed to use a famous name to sell a product which is in itself utterly devoid of... Right.
Yep.
Well, good luck with the career and I'll be off.
Did we mention the range of pewter figurines and exciting T-shirts this time? Shh.
Right, cool. So we've got a flyer.
A brochure about do-it-yourself clickies.
Do-it-yourself clickies as well. Still need to talk to Dibbler about more stuff.
Popcorn, also come on, pop.
What are you doing here, apart, that is, from being a disease vector?
Scouting, mate. Here, incognito, looking for the next great clicky star. Heard about clickies? The latest thing? Just think, mate, a fortune could be just around the corner. All it takes is my know-how, the right actors, and a few dozen obscure objects from ludicrously scattered locations.
Huh. And just how would you go about collecting all these
Oh yeah, how indeed.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I can't imagine. Can you, boys and girls?
Oh, no.
Hey, don't knock me back until you've seen the goods, sir. Smashing stuff. Fine popping grains lovingly swept from the warehouse floor.
Why has it got little rat's hairs mixed up all through it?
Just keeping the grains warm, sir. An added extra and no additional charge.
Oh, all right then. Anything to keep you quiet.
There we go. We got some corn. Hey, remember that chicken?
I suppose if I ever need a devious, slimy, utterly shameless clicky director, I'll know where to come. Gosh. Now that has to be a nested hint. Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else. Odium? What's an odium and why should I care? What, you want me to walk around carrying a big sign? Trolls prefer blondes. Why, do they go better with broccoli? Let's not play with the scenery. It may upset the space-time continuum.
This is fantastically self-aware, Kathy.
This one looks good. Attack of the 50-foot dwarf. Should go down a treat with the local trolls. I can't just steal a bunch of pixels, you know. Anyway, at this resolution, they're just too heavy.
Right, so we got leaving there, and then, of course, we got the milkmaid and the grate. Yeah, a lot of... Yeah, you've missed the shade thrown at the first game, Kathy. One of the first things was, oh, the animation budget's better. That means they've less stupid puzzles.
Oh dear, the milkmaid. Big on blouse fillings and short on complex neurological pathways.
Boo-boo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo, boo-doo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo, boo-doo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Oh, no, I just don't think this is working.
By the great beard of someone unusually well bearded. What happened to you? I thought you were a milkmaid.
I was a dairy products distribution agent, thank you. All that's behind me now. I'm a thespian.
I'm sorry.
An actress. A star of stage and screen. I'm starring in a new clicky called Trolls Prefer Blondes.
Oh. And why do trolls prefer blondes?
Well, apparently I'm damn, what's that word for generic pop idol?
An icon?
No, icons grow on trees.
Those are acorns.
Nice one. Hey, see you in a bit, Kathy.
Really? I'm sure it wasn't acorns. Oh well then, maybe it was coconuts or melons then. I'm sure I heard it mentioned somewhere.
I think I'm beginning to get the idea.
Anyway, now I'm a famous pop coconut. It's ever so exciting.
So you're a clicky star now, are you?
Yeah, isn't it fun? They said my assets and experience perfectly suited me to the job.
Experience? You were a bloody milkmaid.
So?
I fail to see what milk production has to do with qualities of screen charisma. Ah. Oh, forget I said that. What a lovely dress. Very, very glittery, wouldn't you say?
Glittery.
Not that I'm hinting about clues or anything.
Glitter is what all this clicky business is about.
Cool. Yet another empty-headed character. Nice glittery dress, though. Oh, that's enough of this conversation for me.
Well, there we go. There is a source of glitter.
Did I say the one about great greats yet? Oh, looks much too firmly stuck down.
And maybe that's what the bellows are for. We get underneath and we pump up the bellows and whoo, up goes the skirt, and then whoo, all goes the glitter everywhere. And then maybe we need something to catch it in. Just some thoughts there. But we'll find out tomorrow night because, folks, I'm going to leave that one there for now. Hello, Isabel. Welcome to the channel. You've shown up just as I was wrapping up for the evening. I keep pressing the wrong button. That is the button I wanted. Yes. Look. The original Discworld game, which we played a couple of months back, was just so frustrating, so ridiculous. I mean, maybe you are a greater intellect than me. But honestly, of all the games that we play here, welcome, by the way. My name's DJ. Pronouns are he, him. Lots of information down below. We play on the weekends point-and-click adventure games. We've played quite a few now, and we were ranking them the other day, and I'm afraid Discworld went at the bottom of the pile because it is just too ridiculous. Those puzzles were just so obtuse. Now, so far, Discworld 2 has been signposting everything better and giving us hints, if you know what I mean. Yes, Ray, No Angel 13, our wonderful mod, they spent a lot of time with the guide open and shouting at me. And then eventually I kind of gave up and just played to a guide on there. I love Terry Pratchett, but that first game, oh my god, was absolutely... I'm sorry, but it was... That and Starship Titanic were the worst. And which is a shame because they're based on properties, you know, just two of my favourite authors. It was a time. It absolutely was a time. But we're wrapping this one up for now. Have we played Simon Sorcerer 3? No. Are you saying that that is a worse game or one that we should look at? Because I will go search for Simon. I've never heard of Simon Sorcerer. But I will go look it up at some point. Meanwhile, we'll be back with more Discworld tomorrow. But let's have a look at who we've got to raid. Let's see. So Timbo is about with that Back 4 Blood game. I do like 1 and 2 fantastic games, 3 bad. Thank you for the follow, Isabel. Cool. 1 and 2, if they're fantastic, I will we'll have a look. 3 bad. Well, we might try 3 and then hate it. Give Us a Cthulhu Adventure is in the pile, Boots. I actually own it. It's in the pile. We will get around to that one. I might hold off for that one. Like, it'll be October before you know it, and it'll be spooky season. And so yeah, I might hold that one off till around then. Let's see. So Timbo's been Back for Blood, which was a bit shooty, but you know, we do love Timbo. But who else is doing stuff? April Maybe Dead's about. They're doing Subnautica. The Grunkle's doing Hades. Catastrophe Art. They're doing some art. Shall we go do a... God, they're doing a 13-hour stream. Good lord. What do you fancy? Do you fancy going to see some shooty people or some people doing art? Will you stop scrolling down? 1 and 2 isn't as bad as 3. Oh, well. Don't say that, because... I bought these as physicals as well. Because we do have Discworld Noir in the back pocket. April's been very sweet and sharing your GoFundMe on stream. Amazing. Let's go see April then. Let us go. Discworld Noir is apparently garbage. Oh. Compared to the original, can anything... Well, we'll find out, I guess, when we finally get there. Dumpster fire garbage. Pff, Isabel not mincing their words there. Can it be that dumpster fire garbage compared to Starship Titanic? Right, we were going to say... we're going to get... Right, I can't spell raid for a start. We're going to go and see April May Be Dead. Oh, Kira likes Noir. Kira thinks Noir is good. Oh, fight in the chat. Fight in the chat over Discworld Noir. Well, it's going to be a little while before we do that. A lot of games. All right, we're going to raid April May Be Dead. They're playing Subnautica. They are a lovely non-binary streamer, if memory serves correctly. And yes, good friend of the channel, and has been pimping Ray's GoFundMe, which maybe we'll have a chat, Ray, see if you want to do something with that. We got some raid messages there that you can copy and paste. If you're a subscriber, you can use my big head. Nightbot is not a subscriber, so cannot use my big head. But yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow. Well, tomorrow afternoon, probably playing some stupid random stuff. I've got a few random games. And then tomorrow night from 7 PM we will be back with more Discworld. So it'd be lovely to see you again, Isabel, if you want to join us. And you can shout and tell me how stupid I am for for all the stuff in Discworld too. But so far, you know what? It's a lot of talking in the game, though. It's a lot of talking. Anyway, look after yourselves. Mwah. Have a good night, and let us go and see April. Cheers now. Bye.
Show you where damage is. If you turn around behind you, this is your control panel to the right. That is your light and inside light.